Hey! Okay, here's the third video. We're going to get through this page today. We're going to get through a page today. So, songs wanted to explain, but too fucked up, and songs wanted to explore, and too fucked up, and not safe to share. There are no songs that were too fucked up to share with the world, except for, I did hold back on a couple songs that were just poorly written. And I've also released a lot of songs that are poorly written. So, no, I think, I never not released a song because it was too fucked up, you know. That one's gone. We're All Human. Someone wants to know about the song We're All Human. Well, We're All Human was on the album Lost and Losing It. And so, I explained in other videos that, that song, or that album was more personal. It was about my divorce. And during that time I was writing those songs, I was feeling anger and regret and remorse, and you know, I had all these mixed feelings all the time. So that's why all the songs are kind of up and down and crazy, and there's some kind of semi like religious songs on there. But We're All Human. So I was just feeling that way. I was feeling a lot of remorse and just forgiving, and just realizing that, you know, we all fuck up. We all fuck up. So that song was played by Matt Clark on the brushes, and Stephen Berghoff on piano, and Jamie Johnson on backup vocals, Greg Manfredi on acoustic bass. Jamie Johnson also wrote the end there when she's singing, like a response to what I'm singing, kind of rapping. She wrote those parts. So there's I think that's what they're asking about We're All Human. Any physical copies of the albums? Yeah, there will be more physical copies of the albums. Actually, there's a new vinyl coming out in about a month, maybe. And I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but I hope you guys are happy about it. I don't know. How to find motivation to create when stuck in creative block. I don't really have creator's block, or whatever the fuck you call it. I don't think I do. I don't try to force any songs. So I might sit down to try to write a song, but it usually comes out. Some songs take me months to write, because if it's not coming out, I just put it away. I've never tried to make this happen. I gotta make this song happen. Like I said, I just record melodies on my phone as they come to me, and I'll write lyrics down here and there, and I'll put them all together, and then I'll leave the song for a year and come back to it, or I'll leave the song for a week or whatever. Sometimes I'll sit down and the song will just come to me like in an hour. But if it's not coming to me, I don't try to force it. I'll sculpt, or I'll draw, or just do something else. So if it's not coming to you, it's not coming to you, you know? I don't know how to get out of that. I don't know how to get motivation. Watch a movie. Go do something crazy. Get your heart broken. Do something. Get depressed. I don't know. Father McKee, is it fiction? Well, I'm gonna come back to that one because I think that one might take some time, and I just want to finish this page. So we'll just finish this page, except for that one. I'll come back to that one because I would like to talk about that one. Restock on Lost and Losing It. I hope so. I hope we can get that one on vinyl eventually, because I think a lot of people have asked for that one on vinyl. So yeah, it will come out again. Shut up. Greatest artistic influence to inspire me: artistic music, life experiences. Oh, greatest artistic, what's inspired me, artist music a lot. Man, I'm sorry, I should have jotted this one down a little better. I don't know the greatest artistic influence inspire me, or life experiences. Like I said, life experiences. Lots of artists and musicians inspire me. I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna skip that one. Or just I think I answered it. Stick It in the Man. My feelings toward that song. Stick It in the Man. Well, I was working at Starbucks when I wrote that one. It's from the Wretched Filthy Ugly album, which was Kevin Phillips was on mariachi bass, and Christian Raquelme was on the Cocktail Kit, and Greg Manfredi was on organ. And I don't remember if I did electric. I know I did acoustic guitar for that. I think just acoustic guitar for that. And it was that's very influenced by Slim Cessna's Auto Club. And it was just, that song's just a big fuck you to everyone who says you can't do something that you want to do. And the first verse is probably about getting the girl that I wanted. And the second verse, the second verse was about that, getting married to the person I wanted. And the first verse is kind of about my dad. I guess, my dad's a wonderful father, but, I didn't always feel like supported, maybe. And so it's just like, but the song was overall, I was working at Starbucks, and I was just hating my life, because it's not what I wanted to be. And, people could be mean. Customers come in, and people that need their coffee can be short with you and just think that you're below them because you're serving them. And it's not true. And so that song's just a big, fuck you. Stick it in the man. Put that fucking blade in the man and walk out of that job. Be poor. So that's what that song was mainly about. Just, big middle finger to, anyone holding you down or telling you you can't do something. Previous religious beliefs on my music, to what effect? Yeah, my religious beliefs from when I was a teenager still affect my music. And religion in general affects me. And, just thoughts on what's beyond this life. And, what's inside of these vessels that we walk around in that pretty much control us. Yeah, I always think about that shit. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. And because the Christianity is what I was exposed to at a young age, those feelings are always going to be there too. Even though I don't, I believe in God and the best I can, but I don't believe that a man died for my sins and rose again and all that stuff. That shit doesn't happen. And if it did happen, cool, my sins are forgiven. So I don't know, man. So yeah, I will continue to write. I will continue to think about that my whole life. Right now, I'm pursuing Stoicism in a big way because it's just helped me deal with my head and the external circumstances in my life that I have no control over. So there's where we are with that one. How do you come up with song ideas? I think we've discussed this already, so I'm just going to skip that guy. Watch the old videos if you're watching this one. Tips, techniques, translate feelings into art. Shit, man, I don't. Nope. I don't. The techniques, I guess, would be, No, I don't have any tips. I don't know how to. You just put yourself. You put yourself in there. You know what you're doing. You put your emotions and feelings. Throw that shit in there. Whatever you're doing. If you're writing a story about something else, or drawing something, put your darkness in there. Put the shit you're going through in there too, I guess. Last concert attended? Shit, was the Mezzer Chups with Greg Manfredi right before we went on the last tour. Right before the last tour with Greg and Jamie, we went to the Melody Inn in Indianapolis, and Christian was there too. And we saw the Mezzer Chups play, and I love surf and I love instrumental music, and they just killed it. And I just love watching them. Anyone who's watched them play, man, just wow. Check them out. Musical influences. I made this little list real quick of music that's influenced me, or bands that have influenced me at least on the albums. And lots of people have been on these albums too that are influenced by their own music. When they're singing or playing their instrument, obviously they're going to throw that in there. And Harley Poe is influenced by all kinds of bands that I don't listen to as well. I know Wes, especially on the new releases that came out, the 7-inches. Wes is really into Weezer, and you can hear that in his guitar work. He's into No Effects. You can hear that in his guitar work. Greg and Chris are into a lot of cool, crazy music, and you can always hear that. Jamie's got her shit. Those are the people I work closest with, I think. But, everybody has. Kevin, Jordan, Jake, the original members, Christopher and Chad, and they always, Christopher Thomas still puts out amazing music all the time. He just put out a new album, a new EP or something he did in his basement. I only heard one song, but it just blew my mind. What's it called? Discount City, I think. Really cool. Check that out. But I'd say here's bands that I know have influenced albums, Harley Poe albums. The Muffs, the Toy Dolls, Johnny Cash, Lim Sness's Auto Club, jug band music. Jim Queskin, I got into him a lot the last couple summers. The Cramps, Tiger Lilies, the Dead Milkmen, the Dead Kennedys, the Violent Femmes. Duh. Weezer, Cake, Green Day, Blaster the Rocket Man, and the Aquabats. I know for a fact those are bands I've listened to at times and just, you know, I was just absorbing it. And as far as the Violent Femmes, man, I've never set out to be the Violent Femmes. I have a high voice like Gordon Gano, and I like playing acoustic. It's not going to be that different when you have those, you know, those elements and elements. For lack of a better word. Fucking moron. Favorite song I wrote? I don't know. Weezer's first album, the Blue Album. There's In the Garage. That song hits me. This song hits me every time, and I love that whole album. It's just probably my favorite rock and roll album of all time. And In the Garage, he has the lyrics, something along the lines, I write these stupid songs, and I love every one of them. And that's how I feel about my songs. Does Herschel get eaten at the end of the story or the song? Well, yeah. The old man drags him away and eats his body and then puts his head on the snowman's head. Story behind Corpse Grindin Man. And have I ever had sex in a coffin before? No, it's on my bucket list. Story behind Corpse Grindin Man is just another one of those dumb songs. I have this movie called The Corpse Grinders, and it's a Ted Michaels film, 1960s, I think, and it's a piece of shit, but I love it. It's about these people that are making cat food, and they grind up dead bodies in the cat food, and then the cats turn on their owners and try to kill their owners, and it's ridiculous. But and that sounds cool. You can picture it in your head and imagine how cool it could be, but it's not. It's a really slow and boring film, but it's just so bizarre, and I just really like it. And so anyway, I liked the title because I thought, oh, corpse grinders. Okay, I get it. Yeah, they're fucking corpses, but they're not. You know, they're just grinding up corpses into cat food. And so I thought, well, I'll make a song about, you know, grinding on a corpse, you know, because I'm mature. So I made Corpse Grinding Man, and of course I turned it into a loser that can't get a girlfriend. Even though I was married at the time to a very cool person, I still always just felt like I wasn't good enough for that person, and I always felt like I wasn't good enough for most people. So I wrote a lot of songs based on those feelings, how I'm alone and I'm never going to get the girl type of thing. And so I thought, well, fine, I know I can get the girl now because she's dead and she's not going to tell me no. It's just a story. It's just a song. There's not much to it. That's it. Corpse. That's it. That's the story behind Corpse Grinding Man, really. And that sound clip. Oh, that song has also been recorded at this point, like several times. It was on a demo version was on The Dead and the Naked that I did with C.J. Sutton. I think it was just me and C.J. Sutton on that, or that song at least. And then again, it was recorded with Kevin, Chris, and Greg on the Dead Vampires split. And then it was recorded again when I recorded the Satan, Sex, and No Regrets songs. I also did Olivia and Corpse Grinding Man, but they weren't released. They were released later on the Man of God 10-inch. And again, that was Greg and Chris and Wes doing those ones with me. So there's 3 times it's been released. And then I'm releasing it again on the new album I'm doing right now from home. It's a ukulele version. Because I just love to release that song. And so I just want to keep releasing it every couple years. So I think they're called Stick and Poke, maybe? I don't remember. But they did a Corpse Grinding Woman version of that song, and it's really cool. And at one point, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm almost out of time again, so let me see if I can get one more question. We're done with this fucking page! Yeah! We're going to the next page now. What was and when I wrote the song The Uglies? Has it gotten easier? No, it's gotten worse. As far as being depressed, it's probably gotten a little worse over time. The Uglies is about a movie called The Uglies, an Australian film. I have it on VHS. I'm going to watch it again soon because I need to just revisit it. It's been a long time. But that song is basically about that movie with me putting my own issues in there again. You know, because that's how I do it. I put my own issues into things I write. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.